Hey guys, my name's Nice Watch Guy Review, the guy who gives the most honest reviews on the internet, and today I'm going to tell you about the keto diet, some misconceptions around it, and the one little thing that I used to help me lose 14.3 kilos of fat, but I'll tell you that later. So if that sounds good, let's get into this video, guys. Okay guys, so first off, I'm going to jump into it straight away. I'm not going to waste any of your time, and I'm going to explain exactly what keto is, the ins and out, everything. Right, here we go. So guys, in a nutshell, basically, a keto diet is a diet that is low in carbs, moderate in protein, and very high in fat. So I'm going to explain a few basics on nutrition for you guys. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, we have three types of food groups. We've got fats, carbs, and proteins. Now, you guys can have an equal amount of each protein, so it basically makes like a pie. You need to have an amount of fat, an amount of carbs, and an amount of protein. You can have an equal amount of fat, carbs, and protein, 33.3% for each group, but this doesn't mean you're eating the same amount of carbs in each food group, because fat contains 9 calories per gram, carbs contain 4 calories per gram, and protein contains 4 calories per gram. So protein and carbs are the same, but fat contains more calories per gram. So you're going to be eating more fat calories. Now, you've definitely seen many different diets floating around on the internet. So one of the diets we have is the high carb, low fat diet, which is 80% carbs, 10% fat, and 10% protein. You've also got the bodybuilder diet, which is 50% protein, 30% fat, and 20% carbs. But the keto diet is 5% carbs, 20% protein, and 75% fat. So it's majority of it is fat. Don't take this as a strict guideline of how much of each food group you should eat. We are not all the same. This is because our insulin resistance levels are way different. Because one person, let's say, could eat 15% carbs and another person could eat 5% carbs because he has a lower insulin resistance. So this means one person could potentially eat 75% fats and the other one could eat 60% fats, but they would both still be in nutritional ketosis, which is where keto happens. Now, let me exactly explain what keto is and what happens when you go into ketosis. Now, as we've been all taught in science lessons, that your body runs off a fuel called glucose. Glucose is the main storage that your body is usually on, and this comes from carbs. Now, your energy can come from two sources, glucose or ketones. Now, the energy source that most people run off these days is glucose. People get that from carbohydrates and protein. Usually carbohydrates though, but this is the main thing that people run on today. And running off glucose is basically a sugar burning mode. And that's because glucose is a sugar. Now, when your body goes into ketosis, it uses an alternative fuel source, and that's because of the lack of sugars. This means that your body instead needs to cut into your fat reserves, creating a new type of energy called a ketone. Now, ketones are produced from fat. This means that your body instead goes into fat burning mode, whereas here it was in sugar burning mode. This means that this is incredibly useful for people who want to lose weight. Now, disclaimer, ketones work perfectly equally as good as glucose does. Now, if glucose is available to your body, it will use that first because it is much easier to burn up compared to ketones. If your body has a lack of sugars and a lack of carbohydrates, it will be forced to cut into your fat reserves and instead use ketones. That's why it's so important on a keto diet to reduce your amount of carbs that you're taking in and increase the amount of fats that you're taking in. Now, just a quick fun fact to you guys. Our ancestors in the hunter-gatherer times might have already been on keto diets without even knowing it, because primarily they used to eat nuts, high-fat meats, and low-carb berries like strawberries and blueberries. Now, that means they probably did run on keto diets most of the time without even knowing it. Now, this was an incredible advantage for them because this allowed them to instead run on their fat stores when they had no food available to them, like carbs. So instead of just dying, they were able to use up their fat stores and still survive and hunt and do all the things that they needed to do to survive. Now, if the keto diet allowed our ancestors to run around killing animals on nearly no foods and no carbs, mainly, I think it can allow you to shed a few pounds. Now, there is one big mistake that people usually make when they are on the keto diet, and that is eating high protein. Now, this is one thing that most people don't know, but you need to be aware of it if you want to stay in ketosis and keep on shedding those pounds like crazy. And this is because of a safety mechanism that our bodies evolved when we didn't have enough carbs so that they could convert the protein into glucose when we didn't have any carbs. And this safety mechanism is called gluconeogenesis. Gluco meaning glucose, neo meaning new, and genesis meaning creation or making. Basically, new glucose creation. And this means that even though you don't have a lot of carbs, your body can still create the protein into glucose, throwing you completely out of ketosis. And this is a big, big mistake that people make. And then they go and they complain that keto doesn't work, but they don't actually know that they're doing it completely wrong. So to properly and efficiently do the keto diet, you need to have a very, very low carbohydrate intake mainly, and then also a much lower protein intake than you would have expected. And then the rest obviously is fats. So basically, just to summarize it, keto is where your body has no glucose left in it and no sugars, therefore, so it is forced to cut down and burn your fats to produce energy for it. And that's why it works so brilliantly to give you energy, to improve your mental state, and basically just to lose weight like crazy. Now, here are some benefits to keto. It supports weight loss, improves acne, may reduce risk of certain cancers, may improve heart health, may protect brain function, it potentially reduces seizures, and it can finally improve your mental clarity and overall well-being. And to tell you guys the truth, the main benefit that I experienced while I was on keto was weight loss and improved mental state and mental clarity. I'm going to explain that later, but they were the two main things that I experienced when I was on keto. Because I didn't have any cancers, thank God I didn't have any cancer or any epilepsy, so I couldn't give my opinion on that and give my verdict on those two benefits. But those two benefits that I did experience were amazing. Now I'm gonna sift through all the nonsense people usually say about the keto diet, and I'm gonna tell you the 3 misconceptions that people have with keto. Now, misconception number 1 is that your body needs carbs to live. Now, as I've just explained, gluconeogenesis is a thing. Your cells use gluconeogenesis to ensure you don't die when there are no carbs in your system, as our ancestors nearly always used. Now, our body never drops our glucose levels to 0, even on ketosis. Just as too much glucose is toxic, too little can also kill you. So it is extremely important to eat that little bit of protein. How little you are eating is important to have it. Now, your brain does need glucose to function optimally, but ketones can also cover up to 70% of your brain's energy needs, while glucose only needs to cover the 30%. So I'm stressing again, you really need to take that little bit of protein that you are eating and you need to have it. Do not cut it out completely. I'm stressing to you, do not cut it out completely. Misconception number 2, that keto is dangerous. Now, people usually mistake ketosis with ketoacidosis. Ketoacidosis is also known as diabetic ketoacidosis, DKA. This is a life-threatening condition which your body doesn't make enough insulin. This can cause you to have dangerously high levels of ketones and blood sugar. Inadequate insulin levels can result in the failure of the body to utilize blood glucose as a source. Rather, to compensate the decreased energy levels, the body starts breaking down fat, resulting in ketones. Now, this usually gets people extremely scared, enough to not even try the keto diet. But the fact is that this will not most likely happen to you unless you are insulin resistant. So this does not apply to you if you are not a type 1 diabetic. If you are a type 1 diabetic, this could potentially happen. Now, if you are more in depth into this field and you know what you're like, you know about this type of stuff, you need to understand that insulin can still regulate the release of ketones as it does glucose. It doesn't only work for glucose, it can also work for ketones. Know that. But in the diabetic person who has insulin resistance, he won't even have that insulin to regulate the flow of ketones into the blood. So then ketoacidosis occurs. Misconception number 4. Keto makes you lose all your hard-on muscle and you're going to turn into a very skinny fat guy. Now, this is 100% a lie, and let me tell you why. Leucine oxidation means muscle loss. Leucine is one of the primary amino acids, and when that is oxidized, your muscle is broken down. Now, just to put that out there, just to tell you that. Beta hydroxybutyrate, BHB, is the main ketone that your body releases when you are on keto. This specific ketone decreases leucine oxidation and promotes protein synthesis. If you don't know, protein synthesis is the creation of new muscle tissue. Well, this basically means that this main keto, this is like the main keto, is 90% of the ketos is this exact keto, which decreases leucine oxidation and increases protein synthesis. So this basically means that while you're on keto, you have an even higher chance to gain muscle than to lose muscle. It will actually reduce the amount of muscle you'll be losing and increase the amount of muscle you'll be gaining. That's amazing. This is what I loved. When I figured this out, I was ecstatic, guys. I'm telling you the truth. I was out of this world. Now, as I promised, I'm going to explain to you guys my weight loss story and also one little secret that has helped me throughout this whole journey in losing all the fat that I gained when I had broken my leg like about 2 years ago now. And now let me tell you what it is. It's called the custom keto diet, and let me explain to you what it's all about and tell you my story. Now guys, I'm going to show you the custom keto diet in one moment, but let me quickly explain my life story and my story about keto and how it has helped me lose insane amounts of weight. Now this is quite an emotional story for me guys, and I just really want to let loose here. I want to tell you guys everything. I don't want to hide anything from you. So basically, I was in Spain one day and I came off a slide. I was super excited, I was super happy, I was running after my brother and I was like, yeah, let's go on to the other slide. But it was raining and the floor was very, very, very slippery. And I was walking, I was actually running like an idiot. I was being so stupid. And I ran, and I stepped on a very steep bit like this, and my foot slipped. And as it slipped, I smacked my head, the back of my head, on concrete, and I also broke my tibia, not normally, not just in half like that, in a spiral formation. This is one of the worst fractures you can have, and it takes months to heal. And I got back to England. They had to put a cast on me in Spain, and the cast was wrong, and it hurt my leg. Then I had to come back to England, and then I had to get a whole new cast on, and then it took me a whole nother year for it to completely heal, for me to be able to walk again. It was the biggest, worst experiences of my life, but I also learned a lot from it. Now, before I had broken my leg, I weighed about 85 kilos. I'm quite big. I'm 6'5", and I weighed quite a lot. Now, after I broke my leg and after I was just able to start walking again, guess how much I weighed? Just guess. Guess in the comments how much I weighed before I tell you. Right? You done it? Let me tell you how much I weighed. I weighed 100 kilos. 99.8 kilos. Basically 100 kilos. I weighed 100 kilos. It's insane. I know. I gained so much weight. I look like a pregnant woman. If I can find a video or if I can find a picture from my camera roll, I'll put it right here. But if I can't, just take my word for it. I looked like a pregnant woman. I looked like a pregnant woman. Now, I made a decision in my mind to never look like that ever in my life and always be skinny for the rest of my life. And what I did is I did so much research. I looked everywhere. I looked everywhere I could. Everywhere I possibly could, to find a method, a type of, just a way I could possibly lose the weight that I was carrying and live a better life. So what I did is I finally found this thing right here, the custom keto diet. This thing has helped me through the darkest times in my life. It has helped me so much. I could cry right now how much this has helped me. And I basically lost all my weight and I went down to 82 kilos after, it wasn't even 2 months, it was around 2 months of doing this. I lost so much weight. It was insane. I give all the credit to this thing right here, the custom keto diet. So let me calculate how much weight I lost. Now let me do a bit of mental math. So basically it was like, I weighed 100 kilos basically, then I lost, so I weighed about 100 kilos, then I lost, then I went down to 82, so that's like 10, that's around 16 kilos. I don't know, I'm just doing mental maths. I haven't been to school in a long time, but I think that's right. I'll correct myself, in the editing me will correct myself here, but that's around 16 kilos. I even got the total wrong. I actually lost way more than I thought I did. Because I checked the numbers again, I actually lost way more than I thought I did. Now, let me show you what this thing is and how it can help you. Okay, guys, this is the custom keto diet, what has helped me so much. And here you're going to click the quiz, and then it asks you if you're a male or a female. This is what has helped me so much. It's basically saved my life. So basically it asks you if you're a male or a female. I don't think I'm a female, I think I'm a male. So I'm going to click male. So then it asks you your daily activity level. So if you're a couch potato, someone active, average active, very active, extremely active. So I don't know what to choose. I think I'm very active because I do exercise a lot. So I exercise every day, even though it's quarantine. So I'll basically say, I don't really know what to say. I would say very active. Now, what would you like to be included? Select which meat you would like to be included. I love chicken. Can you pick more than two? But can you pick more than two? Yeah, you can. Okay, that's brilliant. Ignore that. I like chicken. I like beef. Oh, I love fish. I love fish. I love fish. I don't really eat bacon or pork. And yeah, that's all right. That's all right by me. I love these things. Chicken is brilliant. I love chicken. I love beef. Red meats are, I love them. Brilliant. Zucchini, I haven't really eaten it. Broccoli is delicious. Mushrooms are one of my favorite. Asparagus, I love it as well. Avocado is delicious. Cauliflower, I've eaten it before, but not really. I don't really eat it frequently. So zucchini, I don't even really eat frequently. So these four are brilliant for me. Then let's go through to the next one. Other food. Select which food you would like to be included. I eat eggs. I've eaten eggs my whole life. My favorite food of all time, basically. Nuts, love that. Cheese, love that. Cottage cheese, love that. Butter, love that. Coconut. I like coconut milk and coconut butter, but I don't really like eating the coconut, so I'll leave that one out. Next. So we've got to put our age in. I'm 16. My height 197, I think. My weight in kgs right now I'm 95 because I'm basically on a bulk. I'm trying to gain some weight. What's my target weight? Did I say target weight? Yeah, target weight. Let's go down to 90. Okay, let's continue. Click here for your plan. So basically it works out all your daily calories, how much fats you should intake. So basically you don't need to do those boring ass calculations yourself. This basically just does it for you. This has saved me so much hassle. It's brilliant. Okay, so it takes into account how many fats you need to eat. So I personally, basing off my calories, I need to eat 2,400 to 2,500 calories per day. I need to eat around 180 to 200 grams of fats per day. My daily protein is 150 to 170 grams of protein per day and 30 to 40 carbs. That's good. I realize that they are smart and they know to put low carbs. Daily water intake is 1.4 liters and my BMI is normal. Okay, I thought it was going to be high because I'm usually got a high BMI just because I've got such abnormal proportions. My daily activity level is high, achievable. It's saying it's achievable, and this is brilliant because it does encourage you to show you that you can achieve what you want to achieve. Sorry. Now here we've got some other people who have succeeded with this program. Now we've got Katie Thompson from the UK. She's from where? All right, let's read her thing. This is how she looked before. I'm not going to be rude, but she looks a bit of a bigger woman. Here she just looks amazing. All right. I've been asked to give my view on the custom keto diet plan I received, and I have to say it really works. As of today, I have lost 35 pounds. I have no hunger pangs, and mentally I feel as sharp as a pin. And definitely going to become a way of life for me. It's so easy to follow. All my meals are planned out for me, and I even get a downloadable shopping list with all the ingredients I need for my weekly shop, so it's really doable. Katie Thompson from the UK. I really love that downloadable shopping list. It has helped me so much just to know exactly what I need to get. And then also I don't fall off the track and go ahead and buy some crisps or crisps or chips for you Americans. So buy some crisps or buy some biscuits, cookies for you Americans, and just buy some rubbish stuff or go like buy McDonald's. I know exactly what I need to buy. That's what helped me a lot. Now let's read the other one. I can't really tell what she looks like underneath that baggy shirt, but she looks brilliant there. Now, this is Jessica from Washington. I have tried so many fad diets, exercised like a madman, and simply starved myself every time, and I ended back at square one. The meal plan I got with a custom keto diet is simply amazing, and it has let me strip off the fat faster than I ever thought possible. But I have also kept it off too. It's definitely worth trying if you want to lose weight. Jessica, Washington, UK. I agree with her. Guys, I'm not like, it's just such a great diet. It's obvious. It makes sense. If you're not eating any sugars, your body starts taking away your fat. And let me show you some examples of some people. Let me just show you some comments that I found on other videos of people who haven't even followed it properly and they've still lost weight at insane rates, higher than any other program that they've done where they have followed it. So you guys can even not follow this correctly and you'll still have insane results. I love this so much. This has helped me. It's amazing. This is just one of the best things. I'm just here to share this with you guys. Fully automated and editable. We use sophisticated algorithms to create our plans. This means everything is editable in your members area. So if you want to adjust something in your plans or systems, we'll recalculate everything for you immediately. Fast food restaurants. Wow, I have not seen this. We understand people cannot cook for every meal. That's why we are the only keto plan which allows you to incorporate keto-friendly fast food from places such as McDonald's, Subway's, Burger King, In-N-Out Burger, In-N-Out Burger, Wendy's, and many more. I did not know about this. Wow. Apparently you can get keto meals from restaurants as well. Wow, from fast food restaurants. That is insane. I did not know about that. That is mad. Wow, that is brilliant. Intermittent fasting, this is brilliant. You want to skip a meal? Sure, no problem. Your custom keto diet makes it easy to skip meals so you can plan your eating around your schedule rather than becoming a slave to it. This is amazing because I did do intermittent fasting for a period of time and it did work brilliantly. But this keto diet, this has skyrocketed my results. I'm telling you the truth. Imagine that. Imagine 16 kilos. I'm going to show you how many pounds it is right here because I can't do it in my head. I lost that much weight in 2 months, less than 2 months. It was insane results. It was crazy. Let's check out what you get. All right. Portion sizes have been calculated specifically for you, as we saw up there. The most popular keto diet, easy recipes for preparing the meals. Get it now. All right. This was pretty good, all right? This was pretty nice. This was pretty nice. But let me show you guys something else. As you can probably tell, I really, really, really love this diet and what it has done for me. And I'm confident that it will have the same results for you. I really want more people to have the same results as I did. That's why I'm even making this video, guys. So if you check the description, I have my link to the custom keto diet there. That's helped me so much. And best of all, you can get a 7-day trial for $1. What? Am I reading that right? $1? Yeah, that's what it says, $1. I've never heard of a $1 trial. That's stupid. That's stupid cheap. But guys, I want you to hurry here because the company is giving me a limited time for how long this offer will last. But like an idiot, I deleted the email, so I have no idea how long it's gonna last. So I'm just gonna recommend you to hurry up and snatch this offer up before some random guy or girl has got it before you, and now he or she is looking like a Greek god or goddess instead of you. No, I'm joking, but seriously, I would hate for you to miss out. So again, the link is in the description and in the comments. You have that offer, and it's actually a convenience for you to go through my link because I've just sifted through all the bullshit and taken you exactly to where you need to be and just took away all the sales and stuff. I've just taken you exactly to where you need to be. It would be a bit of an inconvenience for you to go to the website yourself, so I've simplified it you for that, and you can literally get it free for $1. $1. I've got one in my pocket. Wait, I've got £1 in my pocket. Wait, let me look for one. Yeah, I've got like 20p's in that, but I could literally make $1 with the coins on my desk. This is a no-brainer. Oh my days. If I had this trial, I would pounce on it like it was the best thing ever. Because it is the best thing ever if you're talking about losing weight and health. Alright then, guys, that's me done. Oh, no, wait. I forgot one thing. Sorry. Sorry, I forgot one thing. I have a PDF in the description that has some of the most delicious keto meals that will actually make your mouth water. I know this because I've personally tried them and they are amazing. This is my gift to you for watching this video. And also, one more thing, guys, be sure to let me know in the description if you like the keto diet, if you're already on it, or if you would love to try it. So let me know about that. And that was me, guys. Hope you liked this video. Hope you're going to check out the custom keto diet because it has revolutionized my health to insane levels. That's been me, the Nice Watch Guy Reviews, and I only do perfectly honest and unbiased reviews on this channel. And to tell you the truth, guys, I really have not found any flaw with this program. It gives you exactly what you need to do. It's a step-by-step process that will take you to your goal of losing weight and being the most healthy and strong version of yourself that you can be. Hope I've helped you here, guys. Hope I've sifted through all the misconceptions and made it all very clear for you. And that's been me, the Nice Watch Guy. I'll see you guys and girls, later. Love you guys.